Loud traffic, horns, city chorus. Amara's eyes widen as she watches the city. Amara softly, amazed. She said, "It's so big." Ronke cold. She responded, "Don't let it swallow you." Then the gates opened. A massive mansion stood before her. Amara smiled. Hope returned. Amara said, "Auntie, is this where I will stay?" Then Ronke responded to her saying, "This is where you will walk." Silence hit like thunder. Inside the house, Ronke dropped her bag. She said to Amara, "Clean the floor, every inch." Amara was confused. She said, "Auntie, when will I start school?" Ronke turned slowly and said, "When you earn it." Then Tunde locked on a couch, screwing his phone. He doesn't look at her at first. Ronke said, "Tunde, this is your cousin." Tunde dried. He said, "We have cousin now?" He finally looks, then paused. But there is something in his eyes. Surprise. Tunde's mic. "She looks too soft for this house." Ronke said, "Then she will learn." At the kitchen, Amara struggled to use modern appliances. A plate slipped and crashed. Then Madam Ronke came in, shouting, saying, "Useless girl." Then she slapped her hard. Amara shocked, tears forming. She said, "I'm sorry." And Madam Ronke responded, "Sorry does not fix broken things." Tunde watches in silence, his jaw tightening, but he says nothing. Amara scrubbing the floor, washing the clothes, cooking, carrying heavy load, falling asleep while standing. Amara said to herself, maybe this is the price for a better life. Late night, she walked alone, exhausted. Her uniform is torn. When she got to school, her teacher asked her, "Why are you always late?" Amara quiet. She said, "I come from far." But the truth is hidden. Back at home at midnight, when everyone was asleep, Amara lighted a candle again. Amara whispered to herself, "I will not remain like this." And she studied intensely. Tunde stand in the dark hallway, watching her, not mocking, not speaking, thinking. Tunde quietly said to Amara, "Why are you doing this?" And Amara jumps up and responded, "Because I want more." Tunde said, "More than what?" Amara firm, eyes steady. "More
She
than
said,
this life you think is normal." And there was silence between them. Tunde sit down unexpectedly. Tunde said, "Do you hate me?" Amara responded and said, "No." And Tunde said, "Why?" Amara said, "Because you don't look happy." This hit him hard. Tunde, with a low voice, said, "You don't know anything about me." And Amara responded, saying, "Then stop acting like someone you are not." He stand abruptly and leave. But something has changed. Then Madam Ronke confronted Amara. She said, "I see the way you look around this house." Amara said to her, "I don't understand." Ronke cut in, saying, "You are nothing here." Then she stepped closer to Amara and whispered, "Do not dream beyond your place." Then Amara, alone in the hallway, holding her torn book, tears fall, but her eyes burn with determination. She whispered to herself, "I will rise, even if it breaks me." She thought she was coming for a better life, but she became a servant. Cleaning, crying. At night, she fought for her future. Even the boy who hurt her began to change. A house of gold, a life of pain. But her story is just beginning.